Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. It's a Monday while I'm filming this. I've had a really big weekend, and I don't know if you remember the other day when I was mucking around with the 90 and I said about the alternator, we went and bought the new one, etc. I did want to take it for a drive and see if the alternator was in fact dead. It seems like it is. I just lost voltage again and I just made it home, so I'm going to swap out the alternator and the 62 degree thermostat today. It's kind of cool because I've already got a brand new water pump there. I think it'll look nice having a brand new alternator as well. Honestly, I used to have a 1J, but I never really messed with it. From a point of view, nothing really went wrong with it, so diving into this for the first time is going to be interesting. Really need to kind of clean up. It's not bad by any means, but yeah, I'll be honest, I've been having a bit of a shit day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really tired from yesterday. Yesterday was ridiculous. The kids also ended up really tired, so the kids were super difficult this morning getting to school and everything. And then the last thing I wanted to do at 9 AM was change out an alternator, but I need to do it because it's our second car. Yeah, so I need to fix that. So I'll start on it now anyway. Get some tools and get to work on that. We should have a bunch of parts arriving today as well, which I'm excited about, but also I need to wait until those parts get here before I can do it, but they should be here today. I'm hoping my shockworks are here for the 90 today. I know some parts should be here for the S13 today, so yeah, could be a spicy vlog, I don't know yet, but it's only early. Alright, so we've got the old alternator out. I've got my two alternators here. So the old one, obviously very crusty, crappy. New one. Now, the biggest difference is the new one has an underdrive pulley. So it's from Golby's and they put a bigger pulley on. So I'm a tiny bit concerned I'm going to need a different belt, but I'm really hoping not. Definitely is going to look a lot nicer than the old setup down there, looks wise. Everything looks like it all lines up. Like I said, this is a 100 amp. I'm not sure what the old alternator is. I'm guessing it's like a 75 amp. But apparently the 100 amps that go, because when you run bigger fuel pumps and stuff like that, you need more amps. So hopefully this is all good. I just really hope that I don't need to go and get a different belt. But I guess we'll find out in a minute. I'll bolt her up and, well, actually I'm going to do the thermostat while I'm there, so that's going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to dump all the water out, put the new thermostat in, and yeah, so we're going from an 82 degree thermostat down to a 62 degree thermostat. It means the thermostat will obviously open sooner. Apparently that's what everyone does on these things now, so yeah, I'm gonna go for that. You got a Mishimoto one, so Supra racing thermostat, but apparently it's 62 degrees, so we'll give it a try. Alright, so we've got our old thermostat out here, which is apparently 82 degree. And then we're going down to a 68. I thought it was 62 for some reason, but 68. So I'm going to get this goop cleaned up a bit and put fresh goop on and get this back in. It's actually not too bad to work on this thing, to be fair. There's a lot of engine in there, but it's still quite easy to work on. Be even easier when I get a freaking single turbo. So I can't wait for that. Alright, alternator and everything is in. However, my belt seems to be too short now, so because it's an underdrive pulley on the alternator, it just says sometimes the belt doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to go for a slightly longer belt. Hopefully get the right belt the right time around. Like first up, I have to go for a drive now to some auto stores and see what I can find. Bummer, so close. Alright, go for a clean up because I'm covered in crap, and go for a drive in the Raptor and see what we can find. Alright, I've gone down the street, got my longer belt, only slightly longer. All I could find was a 1955 up from a 1930, so that should give me like 1.5 centimeters more length, but that might be all I need, so I'm going to try and get it on now. If it does work, happy days, because it was a $70 belt. bloody expensive. Unfortunately, a belt is the wrong length, so I need longer. So I'm gonna have to go for another drive. Take the jzx90 for a spin this time though, because Tiana's taking the Raptor. So yeah, great day, great day. When this is going to be mint though. Like obviously with a 68-degree thermostat and a brand new alternator in there, it should stop any issues with this car, temp wise and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, go take this belt back, go try and find one that fits. Otherwise I'll have to order another belt, and yeah, when it comes in then I'll have a belt. Frustrating, but it is what it is. I was going to take the 8.6, but turns out wifey doesn't need to take the Raptor right now. So yeah, all good. Gonna get that this thing off to get fixed. Ooh, I just got back from getting the new fan belt, and delivery truck's rocked up. I think it's my Shockworks. Super amped. It's gonna be my Shockworks. Huh? It's gonna be my Shockworks. Are you feeding them?
I was, and then you carried them all away.
Ah.
Yeah?
Oh yes. Yeah, he's really good for graph.
Oh, great.
Alright, Shockworks are here. Turns out TNT drives a subscriber, so thank you, dude. Yeah, I do have the right belt now, so things are starting to look up. Shockworks are here. I have the belt now, so I had to go for a 6 kp PK 1970, so longer belt. And I got my Shockworks here. I'm pumped. I'm gonna at the very least put the fronts in today, so super amped on that. So that's right. All right, cool. Let's go get some stuff done. All right, I am super pumped about my coilovers being here. So guys, I'll get them unpacked in a sec. I'm gonna go for a walk with my wife first and go pick up Scarlett, and come back, fit this belt, fit some damn coilovers. At least fit the front, because I still have to edit like 3 videos for you guys. I'm way behind on my editing. I never usually get behind on my editing, but yeah, fun. All right, gonna walk to the school. Oh, a new belt is finally on. Tension is really good. So if anyone does need to know, if they end up going to buy this, you got the KP 1970. Man, I'm so pumped on these. I might open them up while I'm waiting for Tiana to see if she can find the battery for the jzx90, because I'm not the battery, the key. I've misplaced the key. So Shockworks guys always love. There's always a bit of graph, shibby written there. Should hit them up and see if they can do a design for me. Right, gotta get my knife to cut this open. Alright, here we go. Box is open now. Got a Shockwork coilover. Only the best. Yoo-hoo! So these are, I'm assuming front, being a 3-bolt. I'll just move some stuff. We'll pull out all the coilovers and have a look first. Alright, cooling system seems to be bled up. I've ripped my wheels off. I'm starting to undo the front coilovers. I'm going to pull them out and then sort of size them up with the Shockworks behind me, and then set my spring rates and everything while I'm there. But yeah, it did seem to bleed up nicely. The car's holding voltage well, so I'm pretty pumped on that. I do have a new radiator cap on the way. This is a 0.9 bar, and we're going for a 1.3 cap. That holds more pressure in and makes the boiling point higher as well. So I haven't bothered putting coolant in with this setup yet. Basically, when the new caps, I'll drop some water out, get coolant in there with a higher pressure cap, and we should be all good from that point of view. I'm just going to rip the front coilovers out and I'm going to get them up here on the bench. We compare and work out what the hell was in the car and compare it with the Shockworks. Alright, so coilovers are out. They were KTS SC dampener, whatever the hell they are. Not a bad coilover, to be fair, but one thing I can tell straight off the bat is the thickness of the spring. Definitely a heavier spring. I'll have to double check on what Shockworks recommended for me. Hopefully I do that before the end of this vlog so I can let you guys know. But I'm going to set the front a smidge lower. Being a stiffer spring, I should be able to set the front a smidge lower. I also have a smaller tire to go on the front as well, so that'll alleviate some of the rubbing issue. One of the things I did find out, these coilovers are in pretty good nick. Even the bushes on the bottom, they weren't knocking at the top. I believe Andrew found out what was... Well, did I see it or you saw it?
You saw it. It's a sway bar bush that's gone
Yeah.
on the passenger side.
Yeah, so... No, it's driver's side.
Yeah, that too.
Driver's
American
side.
passenger side.
You had that same problem yesterday when you went to the car and I told you to go to the left-hand back door and you went to the...
Always.
You just looked at the car and went to the left. Anyway, so... Sway bar bush was like completely
Bugging.
gone. So I'll have to order some new actual sway bar bushes, some proper ones. Yeah, we're about to set my height. I just got to tighten these ones up. The guys from Shockworks have already set my spring rate, the spring tension, which is fantastic. Thank you guys at Shockworks. Yeah, so we're going to get these fronts in, and since I've got a little help, how long will I have my little helper for?
As long as you want me.
I have a beef rump cap that I'm going to be putting on the barbecue soon.
Oh, think it might be longer then. Sorry, wife.
Alright, so we won't be getting the rear coilovers in today as well. I thought maybe just front, but now I got a helper. I've scammed a helper, so yeah, we're going to get this all back together now. I'm really stoked to be able to drive this thing. Well, you've just slipped that little bit of rubber back in, so there's a little bit of rubber there. Because like when I was moving around, you could hear like knock, 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 knock. And when I've been driving this car around on the daily, you feel the knocks in the front. I didn't think it was the coilovers because I'd sort of pushed up and down on them, and it didn't seem coilovery. I thought it might be like ball joints, but now just finding this sway bar joint completely like loose, and I was moving it around without the coilover in there, and it's just bang, 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 bang. So that could have been my issue. So we'll find out once we fit the front and rear coilovers and take for a drive. Oh, actually, we're going to fit the front. I'm going to have to turn it around, so I'll take it for a little drive. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, so we didn't end up going for the drive. We just moved the car forward. Right, so we've got our rear coilovers out now. Rear bushes don't look fantastic, but there doesn't seem to be any oil leaking, which means essentially you can chuck some new bushes on. They're still good. If anyone does need them, just hit me up, guys. I'll sell them cheap. So, right, Shockworks. We're pretty much spot on with height too. We'll just double check the lengths there on the height. But as well as doing car stuff on this episode, I'm also doing a cook up, guys. That just happened now. I've just set the oven to preheat. I have a cut of, what do I have a cut of again? Beef rump cap that I'm cooking today. So just doing the tried and tested, bit of salt on it and putting it in the Weber. We'll see how it comes out. Where is it actually? There's my cut right there. So, nice little cut of meat, like 1.4 kilos, no bone in it. So that should be good. Oh, Scarlett started making herself a jam sandwich and left, obviously.
Oh, she's great.
That's her. Yeah, that'd be her. Alright, I'm going to get to work. Alright, so I have cut it, dried it, and then used salt and sliced, and I've salted the top and bottom. Just going to take it out to the barbecue now, get it on there. Sort of got to do, like they said, leave it on high heat for 10 minutes, then flip it, and then go half an hour and flip it again, do another half an hour. So we've got to try it.
Yes.
Alright, so I got my lovely assistant Tiana on the camera. Andrew's still going full speed. Bloody legend on the coilovers. Definitely smoky because we did a barbecue at the track with sausages and stuff, and Maddie cooked and made a mess, to be fair. Anyway, should be good.
Should be.
Yeah, it's well seasoned. So we're going to leave it on full heat for about half an hour, did I say? And then we're going to flip it.
No.
Oh no, full heat for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And
then flip it, and then for half an hour. Chibi. Alright, well, I'll swap you camera for this.
Okay.
Alright, so back to suspension things. We actually had to remove the back seats to get to the coilovers because they bolt in, where are we? There? Yeah, so they bolt in here. So yeah, back seats had to come out, baby seats had to come out. And now you're very close on that side. And this side is done. So we still need to tighten the thing. Oh yeah, so we still need to tighten that. But there we go, boys. Shockworks are in the back. I don't know if I touched on it before, but we've got an 8 kilo rear I found out. So 8 kilo rear, 20 kilo fronts. That's the same as what Chop's running in his 100. And he finds the front a bit soft, but he also doesn't run a front sway bar. I do have a front sway bar, which needs new bushes in it, but I feel like the 20 kilo springs with a sway bar should be completely fine. All right, so the meat is looking phenomenal. Woo. All right, gonna go and pick up Boston. While we're there, take this thing for a test drive. You gonna come along for the drive?
Hell yeah.
All right, so we'll have someone to film while we're driving. We'll go test it out. Definitely need to probably lower the front. Definitely looks like I might be a little bit lower in the rear than I was, and it's still yet to settle. So I'm hoping the front might settle to the height we want it. The rear is probably gonna sit lower than it was, which ain't bad. I'm not mad.
Nah, I reckon slammed. Just on the ground.
All right, so it feels so much better already. I'm definitely lower in the rear because I can feel that we're like, you weren't in it. Oh, actually, it's not necessarily that we're lower in the rear, we're higher in the front. So, but it already feels way better. The back's definitely way softer than whatever it was sprung at. There's definitely less clonks, which I'm extremely stoked about. There was that little clonk on the way up, but that might have just been the spring settling.
Could have been, yeah.
Yeah. No clonks from the front yet. We're about to go down a pretty bumpy road. So if it does noises down there, I guess we'll know in a sec. I feel so good.
All right, guys, we're going to show you right now what the new setup looks like. It's pretty wicked, but I honestly reckon it needs to go a fair bit lower. She's a bit too fucking tall, I reckon. Like, what do you guys think? I think, honestly, I reckon the front should be like NAS. It's just a touch too high compared to the rear. See what we're saying? Front's like, front is hand gap. Like, come on, that's not even close. Rear, oh, can't, like, credit card fit me. What do you guys think? I honestly reckon it needs to go lower, but we'll leave it up to you guys. Look at the family man, all the family things. See? He is a dad at heart. Oh yeah.
Right.
There we go. Yep.
Imagine it was there.
Oh, that looks good.
Probably be a bit much.
You reckon?
Like, it's a family car.
Oh, come on.
I do want to daily drive it. I don't want to be on a hoon registry like Lucy is now.
Yeah, well, come on, Chop would run it that low.
Yeah, he would, but he doesn't daily.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like,
Come on, guys, in the comments, we're going to get this low all day long. Boss, what do you reckon? Blown low or just a little bit low, Boston? Just a little bit low.
Just a
Oh,
little
there
bit
you
low.
go. On Backyard Barbecue, we have Luke.
Yep. Woo, baby. Oh, that looks good.
We need smell-o-vision.
It's actually like, it was flatter and wider and it's sort of like plumped up. I'm very excited. That's the smell. Mm.
Now how long?
How's
So everyone, little impatient is waiting for food. What are you doing?
Alright, so again guys, these coilovers, they're not perfect. Anybody wants them, I will sell them really cheap. Hit me up. Alternator, I don't know if I'm going to have this rebuilt as a spare or just bin it. Not exactly sure. That is my new jzx seat rail. I've got a seat coming for the car. So yeah, going to do some tool packing up and then bring the A86 back into its home.
Ready for that cold start? Get the cold start going. Yeet, yeet.
I need to take this thing for a proper drive.
Give it a good clean out.
Yeah. Well, Russ has been trying to get me to change the plugs on this, like, yeah, for ages. So I probably should do that and then take it for a good drive. Yeah.
Backyard glue. What's it? Oh!
Not bad. Not bad. 70 degrees inside, so that's like a nice medium. For about 10 minutes, and then cut her up.
Andrew, are you staying for dinner?
So I'm pumped. I didn't film us me cutting it up, but definitely came out really good, guys. I'll let you know what the fam thinks in a sec. Austin, what's the verdict on the meat? Do you love it?
I want so much.
You love it so much? Mummy?
I still prefer lamb, but it's good.
Yeah. Scarly?
She likes the pasta.
Oh, her meat's nearly all gone. Yeah, I think she likes it. Scarlett, do you like it? Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna get stuck into mine. Yeah. Alright guys, dinner was amazing. I'm super happy with it. jzx90 drives so much better than it used to. I'm really pumped on it, and yeah, I hope you guys are pumped on it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, grab some merch if you feel like it. And yeah, throw some comments down below. Let me know what you think.
The deal.
What's up? You got a deal? You extended it. What's the deal, Tiana?
Spend $70 and you get a free pair of shibby sunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah, every $70 you spend.
So they should go to the store. Where's the store?
Fink.com.
Yep. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Oh, stay positive, of course.